Hey everyone, welcome back to Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. This is Calculus 1. We're on problem number 11. In this problem, we're given this expression. The limit is h goes to 0 of f of x plus 3h squared minus f of x minus h squared over 2h squared. And we're asked to find the value of this limit. And notice that the answer choices are multiples of the derivative of f. And so that's that should give us a hint. This expression really does look very similar to the definition of a derivative. I'll remind you what the definition of a derivative is, or at least one of the definitions. Here's derivative is the limit, as one way to write the definition is the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And this is just a definition of the slope, the rise over the run. And another way, so an alternate way of writing this would be minus f of x minus h, but then you'd have to divide by 2h, because then your run would be 2 times h, because you're taking x plus h minus x minus h, so that comes out to be 2h. So the h squared here might throw you off, but if you could do a substitution like u equals h squared, and you just get the same thing again. So let's see if we can write this so this expression, let's see, if we want to turn this into the derivative, into f prime of x, then we would have to divide, if we have x plus 3h squared minus f of x minus h squared. Well, the run here is not h or 2h, it's 3h squared minus negative h squared, so that would be 4h squared. Well, that's almost the same thing as our expression. In order to get this expression, we have to multiply the whole thing by 2. So I'm going to put this all in parentheses and multiply by 2. That way the 2 and the 4 cancel out and you just have a 2 left over, like in the denominator of the original expression. And this whole thing here is just the derivative of f, because it's the rise over the run, and you take the limit as h goes to 0. So our answer is 2 times the derivative of f. So that's B.